You got good tilt here. Here's where you go bad. Your backswing's okay. You're working on trying to hit up. I like that. See all that shift right there? You don't really stay behind it as much as you think you do. So you've got a lot of what I would say is your upper body starts to shift too far forward.
In my backswing.
Nope. In transition. Right there. That's too much lateral shift. You just don't see that. You lose power doing that. Because what should happen is your hips should slide forward, your axis should tilt, and your head should stay behind it. Your left shoulder should go up more, not forward. So you slide your upper body.
Hitting the ball right there, or when I actually hit the ball, is my head in the right position?
So the net effect is your head's not far enough behind the golf ball because you slide forward. So you move back. Now you're going to slide too far forward. And the net effect is you're pretty much adding some loft here, but you're not really behind where you started. Okay, the best players in the world are way behind where they start. So like when I hit the golf ball, my head's going to be a little bit further back than where it started.
I've seen that. I don't know how to do that.
I just told you how. But that doesn't mean you can do it. You got to create. You have what I said. You have some of this, and you got to create more of that. You have upper body shift instead of lower body shift right here. Now, can you hit it farther? Yeah, because you get a little bit of vertical force. Watch your left heel. It's off the ground there. So you're getting some vertical force. But yeah, you release early right there. You've lost some power because
that's what I've been struggling with for years is the release.
Right, and I can show you how to get that. And the way
release is supposed to be.
Well, well, I can tell you exactly why you can't do it. I just told you. You can't separate right here. And the reason I know that is when we did the test of the separation test, when I said don't move your hips, move your hips but don't move your shoulders, you were going. And I want you to go like that. And I want you to be able to not move your hands and still move your hips. That's a move you got to practice. Now, the docking rope that I have outside, the Mach Speed Trainer, will get you to feel that. When you look at tour players in slow motion, and I've got 3D technology too, so if I put sensors on it, it measures in degrees per second how fast your hips go, your lead arm, your wrist. Your hips move at 400 degrees per second. Your trunk moves at 800 degrees per second. Your lead arm moves at 1100, and your hands move at 16 to 2000 degrees per second. If you get those out of sequence, and this is moving too fast relative to this, it's going left, and you're losing power. So you start your swing a little bit from the top. And when you look at good players, really tour players, their hips are already moving before they finish the backswing. Right there. And see how he's staying behind it? That's what I'm talking about. So, that's how you hit it farther. Now you can dip better at that for sure. I'll show you the feel that you need to have. To get the feeling, you got to feel like this. Wide to narrow.
I believe you 100%. Throwing up, I was selective. And I agree with you. That's like
yeah, I mean...
I just don't know the feeling. It's foreign to me.
Right. Well, I can give you the feels. There's a number of drills. You can step change of direction. Start here, swing back and step simultaneously. Gives you that co-activation or that feeling that you've got one movement going one direction, and that creates separation and lag. And then I'll show you some other stuff. But you just have to practice with a light club and then a slightly heavier club and swinging as fast as you can go. If I want to train somebody to run faster, I make them run downhill. Why? So they have larger steps, longer strides, and more steps. You don't train somebody with a heavy club if you want them to hit it farther. That doesn't work. You got to move faster. If you want to move faster, you just get a light club. And there's super speed training, Mach speed training. There's all sorts of... I got all kinds of devices to help that.